Hello, my name is Uğur BAKAN. I'm from Turkey, from İzmir Katip Çelebi University. I'm going to present understanding the effect of Facebook users on the experience of high school students' self-privacy. First of all, young adults today prefer that many communication technologies be placed in private or intimate settings. Junior high, even high school students are actively connected to internet, and therefore privacy play an important role in accomplishing the need for individual family members. A study by Leonard, Madden and Hilton in 2005 found that when young adults have one parent who does not use the internet, there is a greater chance that a home computer connected to the internet will be in a private versus public location for that young adult to use. And therefore, the popularity of social networking websites provides parents an opportunity to address rules for disclosure on the internet and to incorporate such discussions into family functioning. Privacy issues are an undenying obstacle to the adoption of social and mobile technologies. Even privacy concerns have been regarded important barrier to the growth of social networks. Even e-commerce, ubiquitous computing, and location sharing services. In the point of users' online privacy can be defined as the decision to share certain information with another person, a company, or with the general public. Regarding the literature review, previous works on this topic were frequently done using quantitative or qualitative designs. The boundaries and differences of the area of privacy will be investigated in the study, and privacy education includes information such as children's awareness of their own and other people's personal private boundaries, protection of their personal boundaries in social life, respect for the privacy of others, and establishing good boundaries between themselves and those in their vicinity. This study used the following research methodology. As the purpose of this study to investigate the relationship between Facebook and self-privacy, the study was conducted using a criterion reference standard and quasi-experimental approach. As it's known well, this type of studies can use both pre-intervention and post-intervention measurements, as well as non-randomly selected group controls. And therefore, this study is a descriptive one and was figured with survey methodology. For this purpose, online surveys used because it is more eligible to reach more participants. Regarding the details, a delayed test was created as a survey on electronic survey system. Multiple choice questions, which included 35 questions, were used, and nearly 600 students were reached for this study. Prior to the data collection, the study was sampled. A group piloted even. A group of students participated in the pilot study to receive their feedbacks regarding time requirement, wording, and other issues. The profiles of the participants, they were Turkish high school students, and their ages ranged 14 to 18 years, and they were from 26 different school classrooms. And ANOVA was used to investigate the significant differences based on age, gender, and the level of Facebook use. Following instruments used in the study: first, person information form that includes 12 items, depression self-stigma scale, measure of attitude towards on a NASHS scale, let's say, the effects of gender and family income of the students on the dependent variable were also checked. Statistical analysis of covariance was used to test the hypothesis of this study. The depression self-stigma, which was developed by Bernie, it was an adapted version that's used in the study, and Plafova developed a 13-item scale to measure each of the 4 dimensions, such as shame, self-blame, social inadequacy, and help-seeking inhibition. The final score was comprised of the mean of the responses. The Cramba alpha check was 0.66. Privacy was measured on a 12-item scale, measured on 5-point scale ranging from 1 to 5, from strongly disagree to strongly agree. Mounts was tested as a hierarchical CFA model with attitudes towards ONSS as second-order factor, causing 2 first-order factors confidence in on NS, social connection and ease of use. For this study, we reviewed to what extent and with whom the students who use Facebook share with their personal problems. 2 research questions was asked in the study. The first one is regarding to what extent the students who use Facebook share their personal problems, and the other one, is there any is there a relationship between the attitudes of the students using Facebook and their tendency to share personal problems. Regarding the ANOVA analysis, the results showed that among the participants, male and female numbers were equal, and their ages ranged 14 to 18 years old, and the medium were 16. These are the descriptive statistical results. And according to the pilot study, the sample group in the research state that the family type was overly concerned, protective. Nearly 36% of the students stated this. Democratic and respect for decision, the figure was same as the former, and protector, authoritarian, and representative. For this figure, authoritarian, representative, repressive, the figure here less than others. The dimensionality of the 24 items for the measure of online communication, attitude scale, and privacy scale was analyzed using maximum likelihood factor analysis. Here is the first table that shows the factors and their relations and median, mean scores and standard deviations. Based on the mean scores and standard deviations, students gave similar answers. And for the table 2, again, the median mean score for the first 4 items, even the next 2 items, are very high than others, and the standard deviations show that the students gave very different answers. In the factor analysis table, Chrome alpha was used to determine the internal consistency of the scale, and alpha of 70 or higher was needed in order to support the hypothesis. According to Chrome alpha's result, the factors was found significant reliability for the confidence for items. Alpha was 75 each of use 3 items. Alpha is 83, and social connection for items, alpha was 73, and also the subscales for the scale were very high. And here are the details regarding the ANOVA analysis. No relationship was found between the dimensions of confidence of the scale and even for social connection and other measures. However, the intergroup difference was found to be statistically significant in the ease of dimension. And finally, it was found that according to the self-privacy scale, that the students whose fathers were college, university graduates had a higher tendency to share personal problems than those whose fathers were primary school graduates. According to the ANOVA results, there was no significant relationship between the education levels of the mothers of the students and the factors. Thanks for listening to me.